Arteta's team are ahead against Guardiola's men. Martin, you are absolutely right. What confidence.
All right, welcome to the EPL Fanbase Show. Today we are going to discuss the upcoming EPL season that starts this Saturday. And we are excited that we are back here in studio with Steve Ouma. Steve, how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you excited about the new season?
Very much.
Great. So we are going to be dissecting the fixtures, what is going to be happening, who is playing who with the new signings coming in. Also joining us from Machakos County is John Kere Koga. Koga, how are you? Can you say hi to the fans watching you now?
How are you guys? Coming in live from Machakos, the place to be. If you are not here, you are missing out on life.
Great. You look as if you are in one of the team's dressing room. All right.
This is how we roll in Machakos.
Great. You're also joined by Giddy. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Excited about the new season?
Looking forward to the show and the new season. I can't wait for kickoff.
Ah, fantastic. Dolo, Charles, how is it going up out there where you are? Is it cold? Steve,
Yes.
how are you doing, man?
I'm fine.
Tell us the upcoming fixtures. We are digging right in. Teams have been signing left, right, and center. I'm thinking about Chelsea. Other teams also have been beefing up the squads, and it's going to be an exciting season. Arsenal, Fulham versus Arsenal, right?
Fulham versus Arsenal, that's a derby.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, during a derby, anything can happen.
Yes.
So it's not going to be an easy ride for Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
And remember that Fulham is just coming after, I think, 2 seasons from the championship.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be an exciting match
Great.
to watch. Maybe Arsenal with Arteta, they are slightly favorite, but not more than that.
All right. More of that coming up. John Koga, what do you have to say about that game coming up on Saturday? Is it 2:30 Kenyan time?
Fulham must.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2:30.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that will be a very exciting game, especially for Arsenal with their new signings. And this is Arsenal's chance to start it right, because if you get the start wrong in the season, you'll suffer. So the alphabet has already favored them and put them at the top of the league before even a ball is kicked. So they should not let down the alphabet and betray it. They should be able to beat Fulham comfortably, because the last 2 meetings they had with Fulham, the results were 4-1 and 5-1 in favor of Arsenal.
Yes.
So Arsenal has managed in 2 games to score 9 goals against Fulham and concede only 2. So I don't think Saturday will be any different.
Great. Charles, have you sorted out your mic? Okay, let's
Yes, can you hear me now?
Oh, great.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you loud and clear.
All right.
How is it where you are?
No, it's okay. It's not too cold.
Ah, okay. Deep right into
Where is he?
I'm in Riruta somewhere.
Okay. Good.
It's in the satellite. Okay, right into Saturday's first game. Dolo, what's your take on that game? Fulham versus Arsenal.
I think it's going to be an exciting game, but given how it's gone previously, I don't think it's going to be a hard one for us. So I think I will give it 4-1 or 4-0 to Arsenal.
Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. Giddy, the same sentiments?
Yeah, I was looking at the games, really, the East Sea, and the last time they managed a point was back in 2012. So I think Steve is not well informed in terms of, I don't know why he's concerned, but I understand it's because in terms of the season, how Scott Parker has been from last season. We saw when he was appointed and he led the team to promotion. So it will be an interesting game, but really I have to agree with Koga and Charles that it will be a routine win for Arsenal.
Routine win. I like that. Remember last time Arsenal won the league was in 2004, I think?
Yes.
That's the last time they won the league, and they were ahead of Chelsea by, I think, 11 points. And the same year, Fulham finished 19th, and they were relegated alongside Leicester and Wolves. So I don't know if this is good sign for Arsenal that the team they won the league and were relegated are now beating them. So it maybe history might be not history. Maybe the gods are smiling at them that Fulham has come back, and that's the last time you won, and you're starting with them. Maybe this is your year. I don't know, Steve.
Yeah, but just to tell Giddy, Fulham were in the league. They were relegated in 2018.
Yeah, they missed one season. They have come back.
They've just come back. So
they won a very hard-fought playoff against Brentford, I think.
Yes, against Brentford, 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah. So they are coming back. Of course, they have confidence. And one thing is that when it comes to derbies, maybe when they tasted victory last was many years ago. That's when they won Arsenal. But having said that, you cannot rule these people out. Now, there are some factors that might work in favor of Fulham. Let's see key areas that Fulham might utilize. One is that Arsenal might pair the Saliba and Gabriel for the very first time. So that coordination at the back, and David Luiz is injured. So meaning that David Luiz with the experience will be missing this match. It can go either way. For my prediction, it will be too close to call.
Okay, too close to call. That's as far as the Arsenal. Not the next game. I want us to look at a big game, probably big Liverpool versus Leeds. 7:30 local time. What's your take on that, Steve?
This is the game of the weekend. One thing is that there is history in top teams, particularly Leeds. Leeds, in as much as they were promoted, it has always remained a top team in England. And the Leeds fans and Liverpool, it's going to be exciting. If you look at the way Leeds were playing last season, they were playing a very entertaining match.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool are at their best ever form. In fact, currently I think every Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. They are so happy. It will be an exciting match, but Liverpool will come out victorious. I'm predicting a 3-1 score.
For Liverpool?
For Liverpool.
Ndolo, you have had the 3-1 score. What do you think about that scoreline?
I think now this is the one that we can say will be a close call, because you could say Liverpool have a superior squad at the moment, but anyone will tell you Bielsa is one of the most influential, as they call him, coaches in the world. And I think last season Arsenal faced Leeds, I think when we were playing the FA Cup, and it wasn't a walk in the park. So in as much as Liverpool has superiority, as Steve is saying, I would expect that Leeds will give them a run for their money. So it's going to be a close call. I still think Liverpool will win it, but maybe a 2-1 to Liverpool. Maybe even a draw of 1-1 is possible.
Giddy, your take on that?
Yes, Brian. I think for me, Liverpool versus Leeds, I'm looking at it from the point of view of all this talk about Liverpool cannot defend the title, all the talk about they have not made reinforcements coming into this season. Mm-hmm. They will be making a statement at Anfield, and they will be silencing those kind of small talks that are there. So I believe Liverpool will look at this game as the first game of the season where they want to defend the title. And I listened to Jurgen Klopp in another interview, and he was talking about the need to go out there and win the title vis-a-vis defend the title. So they don't have the mentality that they have already won, so they want to defend. They are coming in to win. And I think for them, the first game will be a statement that we are Liverpool and we are coming to win the league again.
Koga.
So I'm predicting. I'm predicting a good 3-0 scoreline.
All right, 3-0. Kogan?
Yeah, this will be a baptism of fire for Leeds. Liverpool has too much firepower for them. Leeds is just coming up from the championship, and Liverpool will want to get it right because they learned from the season before last when they had 98 points and it wasn't enough to win the league. So they know what a good start means. So they will start it right. Marcelo Bielsa in Leeds is a very meticulous and pragmatic coach, and he knows that this game is beyond him. So what he'll do is he will plan for games which he knows he can win to make sure that Leeds stays in the Premier League, because that is their target. For Leeds, their target is just to survive this season. And they are not going to survive with teams like Liverpool. So already even that one is team talk is geared towards, let's count this one as a loss and let's start targeting the Sheffield United, the West Broms, the Aston Villas, the teams they know they can get points from. So I'm going for a 4-0 whitewash for Liverpool. Leeds will not have the firepower to contain Liverpool.
That is very audacious and bold prediction, especially when you say there'll be no scoring for Leeds. They have just come from the championship where they scored a lot of goals, I think around 77 goals or something, and they're going to make a statement. So for me, my prediction would be both sides will score. I don't know who will have scored the other, but let's wait and see. Remember, I don't know if any of you remembers, the first time I heard of Leeds was, I think, 1995, maybe
Semi-final.
not even semi-finals. About that, before then, there was this guy, Carissa was talking about the German league. And I remember Anthony Yeboah. Do you remember Tony Yeboah from Ghana? When he came from Eintracht Frankfurt and then...
Yes.
Lucas Radebe.
Forget about Radebe. I'm talking about Yeboah, the prolific goal scorer. He became a darling of the Premier League.
Yes.
To score many goals for Leeds. And I just remember that time they played Liverpool and they won 1-0. So that's what... That time I was an Everton guy, so I didn't know much about even Arsenal. I saw Arsenal in 1999 when Nwanu Kanu was signed. So I moved with us with my.
So you moved the teams.
I've shifted between rivals: Liverpool, Everton, Arsenal now, and what? As past those.
You're a fan for hire.
All right, so
you're a fan for hire.
So are you saying I'm a goon? I'm not a gooner. So Steve, what game are we?
You're not loyal. Eh?
Okay, now, this weekend we have exciting matches. Actually, the league is starting on a high because Crystal Palace will be playing at home versus Southampton. That is on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we have West Brom playing Leicester City. Tottenham playing Everton. That's a great match.
I want us to dissect that a bit. Tottenham, Everton. What do you think Mourinho is going to deploy against this Everton? Let's start with Koga this time round. Everton and Tottenham, Everton. Tottenham at home, right?
Yeah, Mourinho versus Ancelotti.
Yes, Koga.
These are two seasoned coaches. They've seen it all. They've won it all. And they know how to plan. But I'm going with Everton for this game. I think James Rodriguez is a very, very excellent signing for Everton. And then with the finishing power of their front line, where we have Keys, we have, what's this England striker's name? The tall guy. And
Calvert-Lewin.
Who?
Calvert-Lewin?
Calvert-Lewin, exactly. And the Brazilian there. So I think they'll be able to break down Tottenham. Mourinho nowadays is a coach who likes to pack the bus, like he said, and he'll pack it in his midfield. And all Everton needs to do is lob balls past that bus in the midfield. And so I'm going for a narrow 1-0 win for Everton. I don't think Tottenham will be able to contain Everton with their firepower and their midfield, which I think is too pacey for Tottenham.
So you mean their first home game is going to be a loss?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Ndolo, do you exactly concur with Koga on that note?
No, I think Everton has done some good business in the transfer window currently. I guess it's much better than what us Arsenal fans are expecting or what we've done so far. But I must admit that you will need to give these players some bit of time for them to gel, because some of them, like Doucouré, just came the other day. James Rodriguez also maybe 1 week ago. So these are not players who are ready to play for the team. Even if they are fit, they have to fit into the system. Yeah. Now, if you compare that to what Mourinho has to offer, I don't think Tottenham has really done a lot of transfers in this window. So they're looking at a team that is already, it may not be very strong compared to what maybe Everton will offer in a month's time. Mm-hmm. But given that they've played together for a while, I would expect that they will actually play much better than Everton. So on that basis, and also given that Tottenham is at home, I'll expect them to win. I will go for a 2-0 win for Spurs.
Good, Giddy. Are you going for a draw?
Yeah, you got it right there. It will be a draw, and this is how it's going to be a draw. You see, Koga is very right that the policy of Mourinho to park the bus, we will be looking to play very low blocks at their half. But you see, with Everton, you always give them a chance with Richarlison up front and Calvert-Lewin. But you see, this game will be won, or it will be a draw based on the team that scores first. I think Everton will score first, and then Jose Mourinho's team will get a draw. It will be a 1-1. So, but if, and this is a very big if Spurs were to score first, then I will give Tottenham an narrow win. So it will be a very tactical game. As Charles has said, the Everton squad has not yet settled in the team. And so you don't expect the coaches to throw. And that is something we should be very cautious about when predicting these games, because these new signings will not be thrown into the team very, very soon. The coaches will be looking for the settled squads, because some of these signings have not trained with the team for long enough for them to be pushed there. So for me, it will be a 1-1 scoreline.
All right, studio, Steve, what do you have to say about that?
Okay, Tottenham, Everton, they have a history. These two teams, sometimes it's very hard to predict. If I'm not wrong, last season they drew at Goodison Park, and I think Tottenham were edged Everton at home. Now this time, one thing, there are things that works in favor of Tottenham. One is that they have a solid team. They've not, if you look at their team, they've not had many transfers, new signings. And secondly, they don't have injuries. Their top, Harry Kane is good, will be playing. We expect goals from Harry Kane. Son will be playing. Dele Alli will be playing. Mourinho is a manager with a winning mentality. So Mourinho actually always plays for a win. In as much as he parks the bus, that is his tactic, but he plays for a win. So I'm expecting nothing short. I'm going for Tottenham's win. And it's going to be either 2-0, 3-1. Whether Everton scores first, Tottenham will come on top and win.
Gentlemen, thank you for those predictions. So I can authoritatively say that at this point in time, after the Saturday and Sunday fixtures, Arsenal is topping the league table on goal difference, because they were given 4-0 scoreline. So kudos, Arsenal. You have got a lot of way to go, but this is a good start. Before Chelsea takes on the pitch, they go to visit Brighton on Monday. Koga, your team now going to Brighton. What is going to happen there? Is there going to be an upset?
That is a walkover. Brighton may as well hand us the 3 points, because we'll be having Ziyech on the left wing. and we all know what he did at Ajax. We'll be having Pulisic on the right wing. Then we'll be having Timo Werner striking as number 9. And then we will be having our midfield there with Kante, and we'll be having Kai Havertz there. We'll be having Thiago Silva. I think all our new signings will start this game. And they'll have too much for Brighton, which is one of those teams that are just praying that they will not be involved in a relegation dogfight. And because Chelsea are coming for the title and nothing else, we are coming for the title. We will start by whipping these whipping boys like Brighton, like Arsenal, like West Bromwich, like Spurs, and we'll be giving them minimum of 3 goals on average. But for Brighton, I'm going for a clear 5-0 scoreline in favor of Chelsea.
Dolo, how does it make you feel that you are being referred to alongside Brighton as whipping boys?
Oh, that's fine. As they say in Swahili, tutoe mpira kwa mdomo, tuweke kwa mguu. So we'll play the game and we'll see how it goes. But I must admit, and I concur with Koga, that Chelsea has done some marvelous business in the transfer window. In fact, now as we speak, I think once this Chelsea team settles, they become only second to Manchester City. They are going to be that good.
Yeah.
That said, all these players that Koka has mentioned, they haven't played for their club. Most of them are just starting to settle. Kai Havertz left international duty to come and sign. So big name players, yes, but not ready for the Brighton game. That said, I still expect Chelsea to get a win, but it's not as big as Koga would want it to be. So maybe a 2-0 or 2-1. I expect it to be that way.
2-1.
Remember also that Brighton is a very solid team defensively. So even if you were to field Ziyech, this is Premier League. This is not the Dutch league or any other farmers league that these guys are coming from. So it's not going to be a walk in the park, but Chelsea will win.
All right, there you have had it from our pundits. The Premier League is back, differently but back. Great. We all really can't wait. We'll be keeping it live here at the EPL Fanbase Show. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and just keep it locked here. Gentlemen, thank you for your time. That's it. We've got to say bye-bye to our fans and looking forward to seeing you before the next picture. Bye.